Alright, it's time to rock and roll. It is time for more colony survival. I have just finished the recording of the guards fix video. It's Sunday here at the moment as I record this, so you guys will see that on Sunday afternoon by the time this releases. I think this one's going to be for Tuesday, so it will already be out there, but you guys have seen it. I fixed the guards. We're all good on that side. So what do we have on the planning for today? Ammo wise, we're looking okay. We have a consistent 2,500, 1,000 copper hours, so we're fine there. We do still need more logs. Now, I'm considering to move some of the things over. But more importantly, ploof, that's why we want to go out here, because we should have a copper layer that we are currently not utilizing. So what I think I'm going to do is get out and dig up, get a little bit of this copper layer exposed, and actually get some copper miners out here. And then we're also going to be building ourselves a furnace room. Alright, so I'm going to be doing that with a special digger area, I think. And then let's just get the block down here. That should allow us to nicely dig that out. So we're going to go for construction, special digger area. Now we want to dig out the dark stone. That's just a regular stone block. There, the dark stone block, we want to dig that from here until all the way down there. And then whatever light blocks are left, that is what we will deal with later. So we're going to give you, then let's get us a crate. Well, that's going to be the challenge now, isn't it? So let's get a crate in here. And let's put another crate in here. We might need to fix that a little bit more permanent later on. Also, then we put another one up here. That gives us 2 of the construction jobs. And that should open up at least quite a little bit of the copper. Now, as I said, we did not really have a problem. We're consistently around 4,000. We're now slowly starting to drop. We started to increase in the copper ingots because of the extra furnaces and of the bronze tools. So slowly we're getting better at that. But I do want to get a proper furnace room built. And we want to do that here, because then we can get the majority of the people over there to start focusing on the actual guarding. Right, so also here the bedroom looks like an absolute mess with just beds scattered everywhere. That is unfortunately what it is for right now. We could be adding a few more here. Let's just line them up. And yes, we will be building a proper bedroom like we did in our main base, but that's not going to be for today. Today we have different priorities. And that's going to be get a furnace room up and running. But I do need to hire to fill all the jobs. Yes, that is a good thing. Okay, so the other thing that we now want is we need to get some additional guards out here, because it's going to be dangerous out here if we start adding. So let's get 2 more crossbow on that side. We can only fit 1 more here. Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that should be able to take the heat for now. That should do. That should do. Okay, those guys are already going on duty, but let's have a look how you guys are doing. Yep, so these ones I need to clear up manually because they are the light brick, unless we do another digger area. But we have to wait for these guys to finish this, what they just did. That is good. So then let's do it again. Construction. Special digger. Now we take the stone blocks and we do that from here. Also until here. And then we'll just place the same guys again. There we go. They'll be back momentarily. And they shall then continue digging what needs to be dug. Can I reach you? No, I cannot. There we go. Now we can. Maybe if I wouldn't have had the banner tool selected, I actually could have. But, well, it's a little bit late for that now, isn't it? Okay, so a recruit to fill all the jobs. There we go. So the guards are all here nice and on duty. That is a good thing. I like that. Now, the trap fixer doesn't really have anything to do. I could be adding a little bit, but I don't think there's a need for that just yet. Alright, so I'm just around here to do a little bit of building and preparation for our furnace room. And from what I can see at the moment, these guys are more than capable of handling the heat that is currently here. Now, of course, that is going to be increasing once we start digging this out. I think this is at the level where we need it to be. Don't really need to go any further there. So now let's have a look that we have that That is the ground level. So yeah, we are fine. We can take this out, and this out. Perfect. Then let's start digging a little bit in that direction there. And then we can set ourselves a digger area, but we want to do it a little bit further. All right, so that is going to be the wall. Workstation, nothing. Crate, nothing. Workstation, wall. So we want to dig it out all the way until there. That's at least the start. Let's get ourselves a construction job, a digger area from there. And you can dig it out all the way until here. You can stand right here and right there. And I will take these blocks out and I'll turn those ones into crates, because we will be digging it into the other direction as well. And then honestly speaking, I was just quickly walking around. Compared to all the other mining areas, I really think that we outdid ourselves here with the gold setup. So we might actually want to have a look that we do something similar decently here with the iron and the tin. But that is going to be for later, because I first need to get this dug out. And we need to get the miners over here so we can close that at the main entrance. At the main base. Alright, so those guys are done with their digging. If now I could place you here, put a crate on top, and then we need to get ourselves not the beds, but we need to get the miner blocks. Miner. I can never find them. There they are. We've got 21 of them. Alright, so that was one here and one there. Then we get the clay guy on this side. Yes, that is good. And then we could do with another one. Now, is there anything underneath there? No, there is not. But we could be chucking 1 and 2, which puts them at 1 and 2 right up here. And then we could extend with these blocks their walkway in and out. So at least they have a more decent way to get there. All right. Then we dig this part out and we give you a block, and we will just put 1 here. No. So we cannot do it on the light stone. It has to be on the dark. All right, that is okay. We'll just walk over here and we'll dig you out, give you a crate there, and then we'll put it right there. Because we need to get ourselves a new stone miner as well. Okay, so now we've got 1 clay, 2, 4 copper. So we need a few more clay. So we put you out here, put you a crate next to that. And then let's do another one right here. So those guys can toast and sip some coffee while they're at it. There we go. So now I need to hire 5 new guys to get all of this done. That is okay. And let's have a look how we're doing down here with our furnace room. Yeah, that's a nice good start. Now we want to get it the same on the other direction. Just need to find out how many they are. Okay, so let's get ourselves another digger area. Can we take it from down there? I think we could. And we'll dig it just 1 more out on that side. That now is kind of a problem. We need to put you here. And then we will need to put the crate right in here. But we can easily fix that later. Again, recruit to fill all the jobs. Alright, so now at least we've got a decent production going here. And that will be replacing all the miners that we currently have at home. So those guys can turn to other more useful jobs. Once these guys are done, we will hop on over and we will be placing all the furnaces down. And I might actually pick up the ones from the main base as well to get all of them in here. But I'm not sure that this is going to cut it by then. So what we can do as well, let's turn off the torch because it got real bright and glary. Let us pick up. Now, we currently have it with mud bricks. I like the stone bricks. Here, let's build a little bit more of an expansion out here. There we go. So now they're going to have to start here. And we're going to start digging this out. Just just to make sure that we keep it nice and safe out here. Up, we can make this jump. That is good. Okay, then what I want to do is I want to take you and expand you to here. And probably just until here, that will do the trick. All right, so that's going to give us a little bit of extra leeway for the guards, so we can add a few more right up here, and that's going to be safer and secure, and that's the way we like them. Then we hop on over to this side. We do the same thing here. Alright, so like this we have maximized what we can in order to get all of the guards up and running. Now I'm going to quickly take these ones out and replace them with the nice newer blocks. I really like them better than the old ones. And then we shall connect you here for a moment and there. So I can for now take this out. Otherwise we're going to siege mode. And that's the last thing that we need to burn through all of our food. Although 4,400 meals to burn through, that's going to be quite a bit. Alright, disconnect both of those. So now they have to come through all the way at the zigzag here. And now we can go and set ourselves up some additional crossbow guards because we have more than enough of those. There we go, that is 3. And that is 6 of them on this side. And also 6 of them on that side. Then we can remove you two. And that was not the smartest move, but we'll replace that with the block that we'd like. There we go. Yeah, you can find your way shortly. Don't worry about that. Don't worry your pretty little face. You'll be fine. All right. So we got some of the tougher guys come in. But I think we're going to be fine. Let me get some torches. We don't have that many left, though. One in here and one in here. Let's get another one up there. And let's do the same right up there. That should light it up more than enough for us to be able to see everything. And we'll just add another one here at the rest of the entrance. Alright, so now we've got ourselves a proper entrance area set up here as well. We have space for expansion. We can add more guards as we see fit. Let's recruit to fill all the jobs. Let's get those guys on there. We've got more than enough food. We have the beds, so we might as well utilize them. Alright, so this room is now pretty much set as well. So we're going to get all of this here in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I want 10 either way. I want 10 either direction, so we'll need to dig that out further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so that's going to be 10. Then we've got 10, 20, 30, 40 furnaces running. If that's not going to cover it, I genuinely don't know what to do anymore. Okay, let's have a look. Did they already make new ones? Look at that. 21 already back in stock. Those guys at main base have been doing one heck of a job by refilling all of the junk that I told them to make. Alright, let's get all of these ones up here. There we go. So now I need 29 jobs, and I just don't have the bed for that ready yet. Alright, and then now in order to get all of the jobs done, we're just going to put the smelters to 0 for now. We do need a construction worker. Him we can hire. There we go. So he will start digging this out, and then once that is dug out, we can actually add the additional beds. And with the additional beds, we can hire the people that we need for the smelters. Alright, let's grab ourselves some of the beds. Let's see what we can still shuffle in here. Not that much left. Unless we're going to pack them really side by side like we did here. Which I don't really like. I mean, that is still staying. Let's have a look how we're doing up here. Alright, so we've got loads of clay. Yeah, that's just increasing. You guys should be keeping up now. Easily keeping up. Look at that, 800 copper ingots, so that is now stable again. Bronze tools is getting stable again. So yeah, that is good. That is definitely good. Now, with the extra smelters, I do think that we're going to need more than what we have at the moment. So let's grab you. Let's put another crate here. Put another miner on here. One more on there. Put one there just because we have the space. And we can technically replace this also with a crate. And we'll get one more guy on here. All right, recruit to fill all the jobs. All of those are done. How are you looking? You're digging away. You are digging away. That is good. Don't mind me. I'm just going to be putting some beds down. Well, not ideal, but you know what? For now, it is just a matter of we need the beds in order to get all the work done. So we might as well use it to the full extent. All right, you know what? We're going to fill all the beds. There we go. We've got 18 people unemployed, which means we can get 18 smelters going. There we go. 18 smelters on the way here. That's going to help us out with all of the other productions already. There, nice. Filling it up. Okay, so all of these guys are on number 1, which means infinite bronze ingots after we have 750 copper ingots. I do need to get down here both the tools as well as the grocery store. Let's grab those and those. Let's just quickly take this out and that out. Put them in here. Which is not the smartest location to put them because we're eventually going to need it. But for now, that will do because we have enough space. But now we have enough beds in here to get all of it done. So we're going to go colony, manage the jobs, enable all. And then we're going to go and we're going to recruit to fill all the jobs. That still leaves us with quite a few empty beds. But that's good enough for now. Where did I put the pad? Right up here. Oof, welcome back with our nose inside the snow, but that is okay. All right, so these guys are all working away pretty decently as well, which is good. Now, it is time that we're going to start doing some more progression. Have a quick look. What are you guys using? You're using copper tools at the moment. Is it copper? Yeah, oh, so you were still using stone tools. Oh my goodness. You're on copper tools, but soon you're going to go on to bronze tools. That does not make sense. We unlock the bronze before we unlock the iron, and the bronze tools are better than the iron tools. So that kind of feels like it needs to swap around. But then again, it is still an early access game, and they're still doing plenty of balancing. All right, so 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to go ahead and remove these guys because they have different jobs to be doing. And I think we're doing okay. There we hit the 750 copper ingots, and we have nearly 750 gold ingots as well. So now they're starting to produce the bronze again. These guys are producing the bronze tools. That's going to increase everybody's efficiency. So we're all good on that side. Quickly hopping here on top of our castle, and look at the swarms of zombies that are making their way here. But so far, still, knock on wood or knock on anything that we can get our hands on, I have not seen any actually make it onto the stairs. There's one that got really, really close, but he didn't make it onto the steps there to actually start following the path. Now, I do need to fix the rest of this as well to be all the nice, fancy, dark stone. I really like the looks of that, and I need to fix there the entrance to be the different color quarter blocks as well. But, yeah, well, that's all for later. Look at that. These guys are sniping the guys that are coming around the corner there. It's absolutely amazing. And as it is now early morning, these guys are all off to work again. I have not done anything in here, neither in here, but I did build the rest of the corridor out here. And there's a couple of guys up there who are fixing up the roof and the ceiling. Grocery store is now here, as well as the tool store. We have another one, but just flipped away the other way around in here instead of having them here, because that just did not make sense. Now, we are running out of flax, and that we also noticed in the last episode, but we didn't end up fixing it. So we might quickly hop on over to DT Fields, and let's get ourselves another flax farm set up. There we go, and we'll take it not from here. There we go. Let's grab a nice 10 by 10er. There, and let's do one more right up here. I think we've got the guys to do that. No, we're one shy, so we'll hire one new guy. Okay, then here we're looking kind of okay, but we are shy on candles. So let's get ourselves another beekeeper. You get a little bit of bigger space. Not really that you use it, but well, might as well set you up. Okay, so now we need to hire 4 more guys. We need to get some more crates in our pockets. But I need to wait for them to set up their beehives. I think they are, yeah. I would say it's gonna be here. Here I wouldn't be able to tell, so I just need to wait for those guys to show up and actually start doing something. Alright, there they are. Took them long enough. Alright, so that's going to be here. That's going to be there. It's going to be there. And it's going to be there. Perfect. So now I'm just going to leave those guys. I'm going to leave them do the way they do it. It just looks nicer. And now we have, I think, a surplus in what we need anyways when it comes to candles. So might as well make it look all nice and fancy. Yeah, it looks nice. With all the chicken coops around, you don't have a crate. Now you do. Yep, so that looks good. I do like the walkways that we have here in between as well. We need to get some people to start digging that out and setting that up for us. I think those guys were actually walking all the way over there to get their meals and food, which is not really the most efficient way of doing this either. We might... Sorry, buddy, I'm gonna borrow this space because I will put one of these. And we shall take the tools... And we'll put that right here, so they can pick that up right from here. And we'll set up another set right about here. We'll get you the tools. And right here, we'll give you the food. Now, did they put the tools here in the corner? That would have been the best. No, we did not, but we shall do so. There. So that side food, this side tools, this side food, that side tools. Nice. So that makes a little bit more sense. And now we should be increasing on our candle stock as well. 36, that is good. We do have some earthenware, we have some rope, but let's have inside a quick peek. We need to sell some stuff, we need to get colony points, because we still need to unlock things. And oh yes, this one is also ready. So we also need to start working on our safe room in here. We'll do that next time. We'll do that next time, because, I mean, that also implies that we're going to be fixing the rest of the dormitories, which is not the case for now. So I can sell 3 of you. Let's sell a little bit of you. Alright, that is going to bring us to 3,000. Perfect. So now we've got 3,000 points to spend. Science. We want to unlock brass. It's going to unlock the brass ingots. Don't know what I need them for. The alarm bell and probably the jeweler. Alright, so let's complete you. You need brass ingots, planks, and scrolls of knowledge. But that is okay. We can unlock you, so let's unlock the alarm bell. Sacred point storage. Yes, because we do want to increase that. Paper production. We need more scrolls of knowledge. The jeweler. Jeweler's bench. Golden shield. Not sure what you're good for. Points. Made at the merchant hub. Needs golden shield. And that's going to unlock the lanterns. So for the lanterns, we need the researcher, which we already have. No, neither. For which we need paper. And for the paper, we need more scrolls of knowledge. So basically, we're now stuck on the scrolls of knowledge, but those guys have something to do again. And I think we just added another source of consuming copper to these guys. Let's have a look. So brass ingots, 25. Put you up to 100. Let's give you a higher priority than the bronze ingots, because the bronze ingots would then be infinite. Alright, that is good. Let's get us some brass cooking. And we should have all of the others on the other side as well. How are we looking now with our copper? 4,000, yes, 750 of the copper ingots, that is good. Now I'm gonna go and dive down. Wow, I thought I was sinking into the ground for a second, but no. Alright, so let's go in here. We have our mine going down. And we've got some beds left here, so let's remove these. And let's just head all the way down here. Pick this up. And get rid of all of these miner jobs. Because I think we've got that covered now in Hillside DT. All right, and with that done, we can now go here. We can nicely plug this up like it never existed. Now, maybe one day we will run into this again, but that's going to be for a different time. There we go. Then I want to take you out, and I want to fix this up with wood. I mean, I now have a difference between here and there. What did I have here? I don't remember. And I cannot see because we've got the walls all set up there. Alright, so it is nighttime again. Just quickly making sure that these guys are still doing fine. We should keep an eye now on this as well. 2,700 crossbow bolts, that is okay. Let's quickly hop on over to DT hillside. There we go. Because we did increase the heat level here quite a bit. But from what I can see, I mean, yes, there is quite a few of them. But the moment they stick their nose around the corner, those guys attack. I mean, we've got the John Waynes here. We've got a nice number of them. They all fine. They will not have any issues. Now, we still have another couple of writer's desks in our storage. So might as well just quickly put those ones down. Let's grab ourselves another crate there. Now, I do think that we need to change this. You need parchment. We run out of parchment. That is the problem. And parchment is made from animal carcasses, which we don't have anymore. We can buy 300. You know what? Let's buy 200 of them. So at least our tanners, which are no longer here because we removed them, and we have all of them here. So guess what we're going to be building next? I'm such a clown. Not in here. Let's grab up here. Now we have this new room, which does not have a purpose as of just yet. There's a torch up there, I think. All right, let's grab you. Let's get ourselves a torch in hand. Right up there. Then we get the crates in the middle. Except for one. All right. That is 8 of them. So you guys were set on different ways. So all you do is you create parchment. Let's do that up to 150. Unless you don't have skin, then you make skin. So you go in group number 5. That is you on 5. Okay, so that should sort this out. And then you make infinite leather. As long as there's 150 parchment. So focus goes to parchment, and after that we go and focus on the leather. All right, now we still have enough people here because we removed all the other job blocks from the other furnaces, which is good. You guys are all working away, which is also a good thing. How are we looking copper ingots wise? 700, 800 of that, 37 brass, 22 bronze. So we're starting to stabilize that, which is amazing. Okay, let's have a look here for colony points. What can we upgrade? Banner safe zone. Yeah, I would like to get to the 5,000 points. But for that, we needed more log boxes, which we actually have in storage. But for that, we needed to fix our safe room. Alright, so ate away a little bit in the points that we have because I removed one too many of the safes, but that is okay. Let's find the other safes. There's 3 of them, so they can make some more again. And we're going to go head down here. And now we want to build ourselves a proper safe room. So we need to get rid of these ones. And for this, we want the stone bricks just because... Alright, like this, I absolutely love it. I think it looks really, really cool. So now we can fit in our log boxes just like this. And look at that. It looks like an actual safe room. Now let's do the other one on this side. There, 1, 2, and 3. And then we have one more on that side. There we go. Get ourselves a torch right up here. Can do the same on the other side. And yep, I think that is it. That's the way I like them. And that's going to be quite nice going forward. Now I need to fix the wall here as well, but again we'll do that at a different stage. So now we can have 4,600 points. Do we have another lockbox, please? Yeah, we got 6 more already. Perfect. Let's go straight away down here again. Let's just fill up this one side. Oh, we're 1 block short. We're 1 block short. Sorry, buddy, but I'm gonna have to. So we've got 1 full wall of safes already, and now we can store up to 7,000 points. All right, so we now have enough scrolls of knowledge for paper. There we go. Let's unlock you, which means we now poison. All right, so we have the jewelry, which we didn't unlock yet. We have the jeweler, which we also didn't unlock yet. But the next one's going to be for the Iron Age. That's going to be the real big one. Colony points, though, I do want to spend on getting a banner safe zone all the way up. For that, we need to sell stuff. Now, how much do we need to sell? And I know I'm biting into my copper ingots at the moment. But it's pretty much the only thing that we really have to sell. There we go. 5,000 exactly. Let's go. Colony points. Banner safe zone. Poof. So now we have a 50 block safe zone, which means all of that within our moat area should now be safe. Look at that. So this is now our safe area, which means now we can also contemplate to actually start digging out this area. Yes, this one, and turn our moat to the actual proper size, and that's going to increase DT fields by pretty much 1 field, 1 farm on either direction, which is actually quite big. And it also gives us the rest of the banner safe zone that we need on this direction for, yes, all the way up until there. There we go. So this is safe, this is not safe. But if I'm going to start digging out the moat here, then we're going to be fine. Because I think this is about the size I want for main. How many more do we have in upgrades? Wow, another 11. So how big can this thing get? Alright, that's food for thought. Food for thought and food for one of the next episodes. Because that's going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did too, make sure to hit that like button. Of course, if you want to see more of colony survival, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And then in the next episode, we're going to go and bring a visit to our friends over there, DT Tree Town, because we haven't been there in the last couple of episodes. Need to have a look how things are going down there with our upgraded safety and security. These guys still seem to be able to pull it, although threat level is only 240 out of 388. Because now, obviously, all the way up there, Hillside DT is pulling quite a bit as well. Because we've added the majority of the furnaces over there. Materials-wise, we're looking okay. We've got nearly 3,000 crossbow bolts and 1,000 copper arrows. Might need to increase that a little bit. We already have the alarm bell. Alright. The alarm bell basically is a tool to know how far did the zombies get. So I'm going to be putting one up here. So that will give a sound when one of them passes by. Now I hope this guy's going to pass it so we can hear it. You guys are too efficient. Okay, let's see if this one is going to make it. Look at that. I mean, the salvo just unleashes on them and they have no chance. Alright, and then we want another one. Let's put it here. So when they walk by here, it goes another klingeling. So we know once they reach here, we really have a problem because then they're nearly through. Although we still have all the traps up here and we still have this way. But that is just as a safeguard. So we know when we hear the first bell, they're making it on. When we hear the second bell, we know that they're actually entering the last stage of the maze. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Sling bullets, we don't have that many projectile traps. We got enough. We also need to up our actual traps because we didn't set up all of them yet. Then cabbage is looking okay. Flax is increasing again, which means our linen is going to be increasing. All in all, we're looking pretty decent, and I think we made quite some good progress today with getting all of the additional furnaces and the furnace room set on Hillside DT. Okay, guys, but that's it for now. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one.